Hello, welcome, welcome. Let's get everything set up. How's everyone doing today? I am actually that blurry in real life, just so you know. That's just how it is. I use deepfake AI to make the like less blurry version of myself in videos. Very powerful technology. Let's see. What's up, Nord? How you doing, man? Whew. Okay. Today we're gonna be working on vehicle stuff. I'm kind of halfway through the process of creating a version of the Kestrel from the cut Halo content. I'm basically just taking the existing like dig site Kestrel and changing it slightly. All right. The main thing I'm doing here is I'm making it capable of space travel, and by doing that, I'm just literally changing the I'm changing out the propellers for thrusters. Alien horses. I don't know. You could technically make the hunters into horses. They're like a bunch of worms that turn into a person. So like if you were to just like shape the hunter into the shape of a horse, I guess it would count, right? Probably. Maybe. uh let's see. So what I remember from earlier, like I was working on this and then I went to sparring and now I'm back and now I'm going to work on it some more. Currently the cockpit is too small. So what's up, my man? I saw a tweet earlier. This this is like slightly too small at the moment. Master Chief is like a little child poking out of the it's like an adult trying to ride a kid's ride. It needs a little work. I'm not entirely sure how to make this work though, is the problem. I'm gonna have to model a new cockpit because this one is a custom one I did. I set it up to have like a canopy situation where it opens like this, but it doesn't work. So I guess we're just gonna redo it, make it smaller. Oh, good, yeah. A new cockpit, yes. I'm very good at filling pits with that specifically. Oh, I guess we should also be working out of the actual render model too. That would be smart. I don't really want to work out of the animation model. That would be a bad call. So yeah, we're going to delete the current one and just replace it. Because it's crap and butt and not good. Alright. Can you guess how we're going to do this? Oh yeah, baby. It's going to be basic shapes. Behold my power to create basic shapes. Something probably along those lines. It's gotta really fucking fill this out though, is the problem. I can't get away with like anything less than like that. It's still gotta be bigger. God, this cockpit's huge. It's so big. That's the problem. I need something. It really just looks weird when you make it full size. Have a good night. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. solo legendary pimps at sea, that's a challenge for sure. Pimps at sea doesn't have a whole lot of checkpoints because it just sort of can't, as like there's limitations to when you can do checkpoints in that mission. So Pimps at sea is like genuinely fucking hard on legendary. I'm gonna have to just like scale this up a little more. Why are you inserting the object? I need the object to be big enough to fit. Rocket Monk. Oh, yeah. You tried to just, like, freeball it. It's kind of hard if you do that. This is probably big enough. I'm going to have to sink the seats down a little bit. I should probably make a reference object for this. But I'm also lazy and I don't want to, so... Tee hee hee, ha ha ha, and all that. Okay, we gotta squash the last few inches of this in here. Is this gonna be big enough? I'm a little worried. I'm worried it's not gonna fit. This is like not ideal, honestly. It's not even centered. Huh. That'll help a little bit. I hate how this is like not super cleanly fitted in here. I'm wondering if it'd be better to try and like model a mesh this way instead of trying to... I don't know. This is tough. Like, I could model the cockpit, but like the problem is the lines are not clean at all. Like, look at this. You have this circle that's kind of clean here. Then it awkwardly opens up and then goes straight. And then it goes into this, which is like not a circle. Flatten the connection point. Oh, I do see what you mean. I could just like murder it myself. Yeah, I'm trying to make a custom canopy for this because it needs it. Yeah, I think you're right. I should just fucking planarize this bitch. You're about to get planarized. I'm assuming it's gonna be these two vertices are the big problem vertices. Okay, I have to actually select both of them. There's two in one spot here. Oh, I got the wrong vertices. Great. Awesome. Love it. 10 out of 10. So if I were to do that, let me go ahead and unhide this. So basically do that to kind of flatten that out a little bit. Then these two right here. Oh, I hate this. This time just take a cube and give it the turbo smooth modifier. I don't know. It doesn't... I don't know, maybe... We could go ahead and just grab... You know what? I'm going to try something else first. I have something else I want to try first. Here's the original windshield. This is the one that's used in the dig site version. And I'm not really a fan of it, but we're going to try and just turbo smooth it into position. We're just going to see what happens if I just send it, you know? It needs to be a little smaller on that. Right about there-ish. What are we working on? We're working on a version of the Kestrel. It's cut content from Halo, but working on a version that's meant for space instead of being a terrestrial vehicle. Space. Do I just model it this way? I don't know. Let's try and do it this way. Wow, this really isn't the best topology in the world. This is some shitty topology. Let's go. I'm gonna collapse these vertices real quick. I think that'll be a little better to work with because it'll be more even. I'm gonna go ahead and go down a little bit there. This is my favorite topology. I like to call it fucked topology. Listen, I get it. I'm just bad at this. I just switching back and forth between edit poly and edit mesh is not always as intuitive as it should be. I do wish that edit mesh just had a bridge modifier, because that's like the one thing I really want. That and a split plane. Split plane and bridge modifier should be parts of edit mesh. Tell 3ds Max Chan, Oni Chan, and 3ds Max Senpai to go add that. Why switch it all? Because edit poly fucks things up sometimes. Edit poly's like, yes, time to just randomly delete all your smoothing groups. Haha, funny. Or unweld all your vertices. All right, this is a fucking. This is certainly the most of all time. I hate this. I really do. Oh, it looks so bad. I hate this. It just looks bad this way. Literally never happened to you. Well, you know what? Good for you. Good for you. Oh, cool. Target weld is not working today. Oh, I love when target weld is just not working and there's no explanation as to why it's not working. Thank you, target weld. Very cool. I guess it should technically be that one. It's weird because you'd think it would actually be. Oh my god. I'm gonna just have to re-unwrap this. This is so bad. Okay, opinions on that for a cockpit. Jesus, I fucking hate this. It looks so bad. Kestrel was never meant to be this or something. I don't know. It just looks so bad. It's not even, is it? I think I did it different on each side. I think the topology is different on each side. What the fuck? Oh, this is cursed. The thing is, like, I don't think this version looks bad in game. Hold on. Let me look at this some more.
Capture the flag.
I don't think this version is that bad. If I could just move the cockpit down, it'd be okay. Like, if I were literally just to sink the driver's seat down far enough that the Master Chief's head's not poking out, I think you might be okay. Like, this isn't terrible. This could work. I don't know. I think this is terrible. I don't like this at all. Like, modeling it in like this. This is so difficult. Why is this gotta be so difficult? Just take the helmet off? Yeah, that's fair. I don't think this is too bad. The main thing is I just need to get the, that's about right about there. I could probably just retexture this part. I could just add something there to fix that. And then we just need to flatten the geometry a little bit to make it a little less jagged, and it should be okay. I mean, I could just literally flatten this. Like, I could just hit it with the Ultra Lamau, like, planarize, but I don't think that's a good idea. I think it shouldn't be planar. Oh, cool. Did that triangle just disappear? Why is that gone? Did I accidentally select that in this? Totally did. Cool. I have to fix that real quick. Cool. God, this is so jagged. I hate this. Scaling the ship up. I would rather not make it any bigger. It's already as big as it needs to be. I think sinking the seat down. So there's plenty of clearance here between the bottom of the plane and the bottom of the footwell. If I just literally make the cockpit deeper into the jet, it'll be fine. Master Chief's head will just drop a little bit, and it should all fit together. I think it's a good idea. I think it'll work. Just gotta clean up this geometry so it doesn't look so fucking bad. So let's just move this back to about right about there. I feel like I want to retriangulate this. I just want to turn this edge. That would help a lot. Oh yeah, that would totally help a lot. Okay, let's turn that edge as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because this is probably separated. Oh, it's not. It's one mesh. Okay, well, it's a couple meshes. I'm going to have to weld these vertices for this to work, I think. Well, we could try. Let's see what happens if I just try to turn this edge. Okay, that's good. That makes things a little easier, I think. Can't turn this one, though. I need to weld these vertices together. That should make that a little bit flatter as well. Maybe turn that edge. No, don't turn that edge. Okay. Okay, I need to probably bring this a little further in. That looks a lot better already. That's a big improvement. Next, I want to hit these vertices right here. That's significantly better. Okay, I think I can work with that. Yeah. That's like usable. that's that fits the contour about right. I'm good with this, and I have an idea. So I kind of liked the idea of the like fighter jet style side canopy flip, but I'm thinking actually maybe it should go. Let me go ahead and slice this plane first. Yeah, need to do that. Get rid of that. I was thinking it might be better if it went up like this, where it goes. Well, I don't know if that works either. That may not work either. I might have to make it work like a fighter jet style and flip up that way. I could have it like pop up and go back like this. What if it splits and does that? I don't know. Let me think about that for a minute. Let me go ahead and fuck with the cockpit. So we're going to sink the cockpit down just slightly to make it all work. I'm going to go ahead and weld all these vertices here. I kind of need to be able to manipulate this at all. Elden Ring streams. Yeah, I'm hoping... I haven't decided what games to play, like, on stream. That's why streams have just been me working past few days. Past few weeks, I mean. Because I just don't really know what else to do with it. If you guys have some, like, suggestions, I am taking suggestions for streams right now. So, I'm thinking we drop it down. Master Chief is 70 units tall. He currently clips his head out by, like, about yay much, right? Like, right about middle of the face. So if we drop it 10, 15 units, that should do the trick. That might be a bit much, actually. Is that... Yeah, that's going through the bottom. Hold on. Let me, let's try -10. So that would be as far down as I'd take it for now, and that does not go through the bottom, so it's still safe. Does look a little stretched, I'll admit, but we ballin'. And we'll just drop this part down 10 as well. Alright. Retry the Dark Souls 2 no bonfire run. To be fair, I would like to do that. That could be potentially a lot of fun. Where'd my capsule go? Oh, there we go. So I'm thinking it'd be kind of cool if we have... I have an idea I like for this. Okay, yeah, let's try something. Probably be about there, yeah? I have an idea I like for this cockpit that I'm going to try. More than that. That'll do. I think those are double triangles. They are. I need to just grab all of them from one side. Delete them. Now we're going to... What the hell? Oh, I accidentally... Yeah. Wait, were those doubled too? No. Okay, it's fine. It's not an issue. Why did you... Ah! Dumb. extrude 0.1, and then weld, unify. Okay, not that much, but yeah, weld a smaller amount than that. We'll weld with 0.1. Unify. Then duplicate this, move it back negative 0.1, negative 0.2. Why is this slightly different measurements? What the fuck? Okay, that'll... How far is this? 0.3. Why is it 0.3? Okay then, I'll just pretend like I know why it's slightly more than that. Okay. Yeah, sure, we'll just go... Whatever, close enough. And then I just need to shrink this slightly. Well, almost, but not quite. Is that about right? Should be around here-ish, and then we'll just shrink them down as such. Sorry, I'll read the chat in a second. I'm trying very hard to focus on getting this done. I admit I kind of want to go to bed, so I just want to like quickly stream me finishing this and then go straight to fucking sleep at this point. That should be fine. So we're going to subdivide the cockpit into 2 pieces. And now it should be possible for me to like separate this. I don't know why it's so far back, but like I kind of want to have it slide. Oh, but it's gonna clip. I like this idea, but I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know. Like, I like this idea. It doesn't actually work in practice very well, does it? Could have it go over the top, but it still just clips, unfortunately. You're in the Elden Ring category on Twitch? Yeah, I forget to update that a lot. What is the best way to do this? I mean, I could just go with this option. This is not a terrible option to have it open this way, like this. That could work just fine, in theory. This is something else, yeah. Something I've been working on for the past few streams. This is driving me crazy right now, though. I fucking hate this thing. This thing sucks. Yeah, we're just gonna have to... Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I know what to do now. I hate it, but it's all I got, so... We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do it good. Yeah, it's gonna just take time. Like I said, I can show you what we currently have. I'm trying to figure out a better way to approach this that's gonna look better in the long run.
Capture the flag.
And I think the first idea was the best idea. It's just a matter of getting it cleanly done, because this is the version with the too small cockpit, where I made the cockpit a lot smaller than I thought it needed to be, and it's kind of too small. So I'm trying to make a version of this that's a little bit better for that. Yeah, this is the Cairo Station mod. I'm working on the vehicles now because the station itself is 90% complete. All right, so I got an idea of how I want to handle this now, but it's still a little complex. Probably get away with bevel, right? Oh, of course that is not going to work. Editable poly it is. Yeah, that's what I was looking for right there. What the fuck? That's confusing. Oh, is it? What? Why is it flipped? Oh, come on now. Don't be like this. What are you doing? It really is just flipped over for some reason. I don't like that. Oh, god damn it. I see. It needs to be a much smaller number, is what the issue is. Yeah, okay, there we go. Went negative on that bitch. Alright, my keyboard stopped working. 3ds Max moment, baby. Okay. I'm just gonna raise this up about that much. Why is it? Oh, for the love of God. You're not supposed to. Oh, what is that topology? Ah! This is giving me an aneurysm. Right, okay. That makes sense. That'll be more what I'm looking for. I think this is what I'm looking to do right here. It's gonna be a little higher poly than I wanted, but it should get the job done. I'm gonna try to do this without a 3D object. I'm basically gonna do a 2D plane that looks like it's supposed to be there. You know, if it'll fucking let me, that is. Come on, stop that. Why are you being like that? Come on, fuck. Thank you. That's what I want, right there. Yeah, that's what I want. Cool. Okay, I'm pulling out the haha funnies. Where that boy at? Slice pane. There you go. This is definitely not the most efficient way to do this, but it will work. Cool. Let's add some textures to this bad boy. I guess I'm just gonna use a cylinder for this. It's more or less correct. I mean, it's not correct. It's not really incorrect either. It's kind of just, it's somewhere in the middle. I can't see the chat because the slate editor is open. Okay. We got this. We got this. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. Nothing's going to break. It's not going to be totally broken. I love how this unwrap decided to just be the most obnoxious thing possible here. Could not have spread these out any more than you did. Oh god, it's like not even aligned. Whatever. We're just gonna take it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm gonna go with the gold. I think it might look nice to have like a kind of a brass coloration here. It also might look stupid. I don't know. We'll find out. Same thing here. Cylindrical unwrap. And then I'm literally going to run the relaxer over it to make it fit cleanly on this dumb thing. Wow, that really didn't turn out good. Why did that turn out so bad, actually? Ugh. Let's try flattening. You tried. There we go. Well, that's a... that's mirrored. I don't want that either. This might work. This shape might work. Okay. Okay, that's close. we're gonna take that. We're gonna take that one. So this is the windshield right here. Gonna stretch it a little bit, get it into shape. And that will have to do. That's more or less right. I mean, hey, I've done worse than this before. Let's go ahead and separate the pieces. That's the last part of this. Is I'm just gonna grab all the components carefully. Well, if it'll fucking let me, come on, man. And that is the part of the cockpit that will actually open. And I'm going to have it swing this way because that seemed to be the most reasonable approach to doing this. Canopy. And I guess we'll just name this other piece like canopy fixed. So we end up with these two components that are very hard to see because they're basically fucking invisible as glass, but let's take a point in that bish. Oh, I should probably chop them too. Ah, damn it. It's never easy. I'm gonna chop the canopy in a second as well, but that's not quite, we're not quite just there yet. So I'm gonna slice this again because it's currently clipping into the bottom of the thing for a long distance. I kind of want it to not clip in much at all, like the minimum amount possible even. So let's just like put this line, make sure this line goes just below the point of no return there. Like just a hair below. So that it's just sitting on top. And slice that, and then grab all of the pieces. Why are you being like that? What? How the fuck did I get... Come on. Yeah, there we go. Just took a second to get it to respond. I showed you my Kestrel, please respond. There we go. Then stick this under this frame canopy, and stick both these into here. And finally, that's how Mafia works right there. Just to show the wireframe. This is going to be the opening canopy and the sunken cockpit. I'm going to fix the unwrap for this. I definitely stretched it a little bit when I was putting that together. Let's get this in game and make sure it fits first, and then we should be good to go. I'm also going to have to do a few other random things, probably. Because I have to update the collision and animation files to match the updated visual file. Unfortunately, because I moved one of the bones, so when you move a bone, it breaks everything every single time without fail. My least favorite aspect of modding for like most games, honestly. If you change a bone in a model, you're doomed instantaneously. There is no recovering. This is the physics model for the Kestrel. It is in fact a bunch of orbs. It's spherical, as they would say, as the kids say, you know. So I'm going to delete the canopy bone and just import the same bone from the render model now. Should all just line up properly. Yes, and good. That should do that. The physics model should be updated. Done. And last but not least, we have to update the animation. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to just make a copy of this and stick it in there. Because realistically, it's about the same anyway. Hide those. Grab all of the visual models and then freeze them in place. And that is a working model right there. Every fucking time. Done and done. Let's see how it looks when I import it. Oh god, what did I just do? Oh, it's fine. The canopy summons thee. Yeah. Alright. Say a prayer for me. See if this works.
Capture the flag.
That does look alright, except for this one triangle. Oh, I somehow missed that. I don't know. Is it just glass? I think it is just glass, isn't it? Alright. It fits, too. That's good. How tight of a fit is this? Could I, let's take a look. You need to stop. Oh god, the feet go through the ground. His feet stick out. His feet are sticking out the bottom now. So I need to probably go up about 5 units, I'm guessing. 5 units would probably solve that issue. I can also attach the feet to some markers to prevent the feet going through the bottom. And that should be fine. That does look a lot better, though. I do genuinely like that. Yeah, this is a significant improvement over the previous one. I'm going to have to animate it, of course, as well. I haven't animated anything. The model for this is totally rigged up and ready to go. Like, all the little pieces move. Like, you can move the flaps. You can rotate the thrusters around however you want to. And, of course, this is set up. These are set up to just go... But I haven't actually done any animation for it yet. This is still a work in progress, obviously. I'm trying to get the visuals right before I spend time animating on it. 5 would be too much. I did 10, so I went down 10. And I think I'm going to go up 5 and put it in the middle. That is when I get the render model. There we go. You sent me a thing? Oh, what's up? Oh. Yeah, I will say, all right, so Sniper. The problem you might consider is that how do you see out of the front if there's a bar that goes straight over the middle? Do you think that might be an issue? think you might find yourself like, I can't see. I do think putting a bar around this edge is not a bad idea. I might consider doing that as well. It's like the gun gear helmet cameras. Yeah, all the high tech in here. Like look at that high tech computer display right there. It's amazing. It's almost 3 pixels. It's not a bad idea though. I do like the idea of like using. I do think having a line along here would be good for sure. But yeah. Yeah. I'm going to now fix this. Yeah. Round glass. The glass isn't even that round. Like what? This it's like maybe 16 polygons around total, multiplied by the total density. Like it's not that much. The entire thing is only 8,000 triangles, so that's not really. That's really not a whole lot. Yeah, okay. Let's move this up 5. And I'll move up the marker as well. We're gonna need feet markers, I guess, so. And hand markers possibly as well. That's gonna be a little more problematic, the hand markers, honestly. Is this really the control stick for this vehicle? It's kind of hilarious. Bungie is so silly sometimes. I'm trying to remember how you even do these. I think I can import them from another vehicle I have. Yeah, let me grab those. That'd be easier than doing this the right way. That is, unless I don't even. Does the Ghost even have? Let's just find out. Let's just give it a shot and see what happens. I'm thinking too hard about this. I need to just act. Yeah, I don't know if the Ghost animations have those IK rigs set, the points set. I can add them, of course, but that's something I need to look into. And the hard part is the orientation, because the orientation is very wonky for some of those markers. So I was thinking about importing them from a different model that I have already done them in, possibly. Hyper specific. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about though. Wonky is in the expectation is if the foot is in its normal position, it should be orientation 0, 0, 0, but it's not. that's why it's wonky. Is it's not based around it's based around some weird preset rotations that are not entirely accurate. All right, are the feet still sticking out of the bottom? Is now the question. Yes, but only slightly, so all I have to do is make some small changes there. The head is still in the cockpit, very much. This is probably about as good as it's going to get. I just need to add markers to attach the limbs to the correct positions in the thing, and it should be all good. There is the one concern, though, if acceleration... So the animations where the character moves around aren't going to knock him out of the cockpit slightly. It doesn't look like they are. He's not, popping out, from what I can tell. And I can, of course, change those values in the tags pretty easily. So if I need to make him move around a little less, but it looks like he's not wobbling outside of the correct points. So yeah, this should be good to go. Once I get the hands and feet assessed, I'll tweak the visual model some more. I want to make the canopy a little bit cleaner looking. And then I gotta work on these stupid missiles I added. uh, I was like, I wanna have missiles and like make it cool where like the missiles shoot out and you see the missile go. It's like such a stupid idea, but like, I definitely want to do that. All right, let's get this stupid thing together. Let's go ahead and import existing ones. Does the Ghost have those markers by default? Let's find out by just checking the Ghost model. Looks like it does. I see a right hand, left hand, right foot, left foot. It's odd that I see right hand elite, left hand elite, but I don't see ones for Marines or Master Chief. Huh. Let me check the Master Chief animation tags and see if they have the correct things in them or not. What's up, man? How's it going? Pretty good. It's going pretty good here. I am very tiredly trying to make this Kestrel work how I want it to work. And that is requiring me to do stupid things. Like, look at I point. Yeah, there's no IK points at all. Oh, no, there are. There are. Right hand wheel grip, left hand wheel grip. Those don't even exist in these markers. Ah, Bungie. Why are you like this sometimes? You just have like random shit in the data that it literally has no purpose. It's just like leftovers. Ah, that's so entirely normal for this stupid game. Okay, let's just try them and see what happens. Fuck. All right. Okay, the ones I want are right foot, left foot, and yeah, the grips. So these two fuckers. Everything else can go. Oh, I grabbed the wrong things. Here we go. I'm gonna stick these in here. Make Master Chief stop being such a doofus. I'm guessing that's about where his feet should be. Like, fuck, I don't know. That seems about right. Seems kind of cramped in here. This cockpit is not very well designed. That's why it was cut content, I guess. I really hope these are oriented the right way. I have a feeling they're not going to be just because, well... Comfort is optional. Yeah, I know what you mean, but like, like there's nowhere to put your feet in this thing. If you're sitting your ass right here, you have to be sitting like you're squatting the whole time. You're doing a patches squat for the whole ride. You know, it's a little spicy. All right, let's hope these markers are correctly aligned. Right foot, left foot. We'll just go ahead and get rid of the elite here and just make it right hand, left hand. It's actually also, because I don't want to break the ghost, not that it matters, I'll add the word Kestrel at the end of here so they're custom. This should be okay. I don't want to mess up other people's nonsense best I can. Okay. Export with that added and see how much that improves or breaks things, depending. Pretty sure this is just after RTS era stuff. Yeah, I imagine. It's kind of one of the things I have a question is like how much did the dig site team do? Like I know they found this model probably, but I'm curious like how much did they do to the model to make it like functional? Did they have to really change things, or is it pretty much exactly how it was in the Macworld demo? Because that's a mystery. Entire VTOL vehicle type doesn't exist in retail. That makes sense, yeah. All right, let me go ahead and add those IK points. Should I just copy the... for now, I'm just going to not do that. I'm going to just make it simple for now and edit the... I'm just going to edit the stock tags for a second here. I know I shouldn't, but I'll fix it when I get to actual finished something. Master Chief is going to be bound into this thing completely. All right. Let's see. This is going to be a contortionist moment. I'm betting you anything.
Capture the flag.
Absolute pain. That sounds about right, yeah. It's a good thing General is the fucking glue that holds the Halo community together. Without him, we would be lost. Alright, let me see. That doesn't actually look that bad. I don't think it's correct yet. I need to like get my shit stuck in a corner over here so I can just look at it carefully. All right, yeah, that's a good spot. Cool. So I need to rotate these so that the hands are flat on these things. God, look how bad that sitting position is. I'm gonna make the wheel wells bigger. I think they're too small. It looks so bad. These wheel wells need to be a lot deeper for poor Master Chief. He doesn't deserve this, dude. He has to sit like a fucking slab squat in the middle of this cockpit. That looks so. It looks like he's breaking his thighs. Cause look at those ankles. Look at those poor ankles. They don't deserve this. Yeah, it's like close. We just need to tweak it a little bit. It should be okay. I'm glad I pulled them from the Ghost. That was a good call to pull them out of the Ghost and use those orientations to start with. So this looks like all I have to do is rotate it this way and this way, and that should put Master Chief's hand over the control properly. And then same thing for here, this way, and a little bit this way, and that should get that control just fine as well. That should be good for those. Now we're going to deepen the wheel wells because holy shit, this is torture. Just put his feet through the floor. I mean, you know, I'm right here. I can fix it. I'm going to fix it. It is one of my, it's certainly one of my, downfalls usually, that when I can fix something, I have a desire to fix it. So I'm just going to add some depth to the wheel well. It's fine. It's not that big a deal. It's pretty easy to do. Maybe about that much. That's probably too much, actually. Let's go with, like, -5 units. Yeah. That should give Master Chief some foot room where he really, really needs it. That should be okay. And that means we can move his feet down, so let's move his feet down. I'm going to do this from the side view. It'll probably be easier. So, like, down to here. That seems like that'll be more comfortable for Master Chief, so he isn't dying. I'm actually curious. I assume his feet just go through the ground on the dig site one, because they didn't change it. It's kind of funny. You can't really tell because like the cockpit's small enough. You're not really looking that far into it. But being sitting here working on it and like knowing now, I just know. I have this information inside of me. I really should just move my spawn point closer to the stupid thing while I'm testing.
Capture the flag.
Remind me to do that if I'm in Sapien. That looks better. That actually looks like almost reasonable for a sitting position. It's not great. It's certainly not amazing. But it's better. Oh yeah, game speed 0, you're right. Does that work properly in Halo 1? I always thought that worked kind of shittily. Game speed value, yeah. That doesn't work in multiplayer maps, I guess. Is it set game speed value? No, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work in multiplayer games. This will work fine. That seems reasonable enough. No one's going to be looking that closely at this anyway. Like, obviously, it's not like anyone's really inspecting this to the max, but that is okay. It's not great. He's still breaking his ankles a little bit in there. Like, you can kind of tell those poor ankles don't deserve this, but it is the best we can do with what we have. Yeah, I think you'd be more comfortable to like kneel. Like if you put his leg back all the way and have his foot like on the back of this part right here, like putting the foot there on the back wall and like kneeling. That would probably be more comfortable, but I can't reasonably do that with the IK points. That would probably break things. So I think we're gonna say that's good enough for the IK on this. That does actually put him in the cockpit. Now we have to animate and model the cockpit a little better because it's a little shitty the way I've done it right now. If you lowered it all the way like you originally did. Yeah, I just didn't want to lower it too far. I don't know. It would look kind of weird. It's going to look weird no matter what I do, but I'm trying. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fix the UVs a little bit here. These UVs are a little nightmarish right now. Specifically these are driving me crazy. It's just so stretched. I appreciate it, but I'm probably going to stick with what I got because it's working and I've already got it rigged up and ready to animate. The last thing I want to do is fucking spend the rest of my life working on this. I am probably going to take your suggestion, though, and add a little bit to the edges in a second. So I'm thinking something like... There we go. That looks so much better. Just doing that. Getting rid of the ultra stretch there. And then for the back piece over here. Blammo. Okay, so I've stretched this so that this piece is a lot bigger. I think I'm just gonna do... This is kind of hard, actually. There's not a lot of room to tweak this within. Could just do that to like even it out a little bit. It's not a bad idea. Oh, that's terrible. There's nothing I can really do to make that look right. It just looks bad. Maybe a little bit of this could help. Oh, that does not help much, though. I guess that's all I can really do is that. Good enough. Not amazing. But hey, we're working with what we got. When life gives you lemons, make a Kestrel. Bring the right side in a bit. It depends on what angle you're looking at it from. Okay, let's add a... It's just stuff to... It's like, you know, like words to live by, man. Words to live by. Oh, the hard part is actually going to be getting this contour right. I really don't even know. I might just leave it like this. Does this look good enough? Extrude by local normal. Yeah. I don't know. This seems like it's good enough. I'm thinking about like how this would look if I added a little piece here. I don't know. I don't know if it would really... Do you think I should change this to a black color? I think the gold color is a neat idea, but I don't think it really works. I think it's kind of odd looking. Part of the thing is I also purposely made this 2D instead of a 3D type thing. And the pillar black? What pillar? I'm not really sure what you're talking about, to be honest. Make the canopy gold. Oh. I kind of like that idea that you're actually mentioning it. Making the glass a golder color. The question is, can I even do that? That would be a shader tweak. Let's try it. Let's just try it. I'm curious now. Let's see if we can do it. Shader. Kestrel windshield. Completely opaque gold. Yeah, I don't want to make it completely opaque. I want to make it like gold tinted. And I kind of know how to do that. I was going to use the cyborg cube map, the visor cube map for that. I think that would look cool. Okay, that's correct. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Cool. Then we'll go with like a fairly high brightness. And a little bit of that orangey goodness in there. See if that looks like anything. Like this? I kind of like that. That's kind of fucking cool looking. It's a little too bright right now, but... yeah, spawn point move. I do need to fix this one triangle. I keep forgetting about this one triangle here. I'll do that done. Spawn point move. I have been having a weird problem where sometimes the spawn points don't work when I move them. Yeah, I get this blank shit. A weird ass bug. Come on. There you go.
Capture the flag.
I do like this. Oh, I liked it so much I killed myself. Okay, let's fix that one triangle I keep forgetting about. That's just randomly the wrong thing. Cool. Let's go with something like 45 instead. Yeah, I could do that too. Okay, let's go ahead and fix the other part of this, though. So I'm going to change the gold parts to be blackish instead. Which is going to make me do some stuff. Where's a good section of metal? There we go. This will work right here. Well, you know, in theory. Yeah. About as big as I can make it without it being too much of a problem. I'm probably going to make the wraps a little bit bigger too. I think they're too small personally. Okay, yeah, I want to expand these a little. I think they're too small. I kind of undershot what I should have been doing with these earlier. That should look nice. All right, cool. Oh, I didn't do both. Fuck. I only did one. Eh. Biggest eck. Nope. Not that much, I think. That should help make it look a little more clean.
Capture the flag.
Yeah. That's pretty neat. I think the gold canopy was a solid fucking suggestion. It really does kind of keep with the theme of the Kestrel being black and gold specifically, too. And it'll look cool once I get the animations in as well. Now it's just about getting those animations, because, yeah, currently we do not have anything. It is just an object that moves, but it does not animate. Yeah. All right, that's probably going to be as much as I've got in me tonight. I'm exhausted. I guess I could give you guys a tour for hanging around of the finished Cairo Station maps. So this map is absolutely fucking huge. Like, Halo 1 was not meant to have maps that are this dense. I had to do a lot of trickery to make this work. There's a whole lot of teleporters. A lot of the teleporters do not work yet because I have not really implemented like gameplay stuff. I've only done like the structural modeling basically. This is the blue base side of the map right now. I have a bunch of vehicles here for testing purposes, which I'll probably just grab one for now. This is lit with draft light maps as well, so this is actually fairly close to what the final version is going to look like. It's not quite finished, but it is close. As you can see, the lighting kind of looks nice. What I was going for was like kind of like dark, creepy space station vibes because I thought those were fun. It's fairly well lit. I actually decided to make this visual, like have this be a see-through window, and like I made it tinted the same color as the windows on the outside. The elevator doesn't move because it can't, because it's Halo 1. This is going to be where the blue team's flag is. This is the blue team flag stand, basically. I put it on this outside grate, so like a pelican can fly down, and someone can jump out of the pelican, like the backseat of the pelican, and grab the flag, and then jump back into the pelican, and they fly away. It'd be super cool. Or you can drive up to it with the warthogs. You have these little... There's lots of these little things. I'm probably going to have, like, doors that open and close here. So, like, warthogs can't drive through this because the doors, like, close and they only open when players are nearby. Like, not in a vehicle, obviously. And there's, of course, the warthog passages, which are bigger, like this. Tanks can also fit through here, but it's a little bit tighter. Is this the Halo 2 mission? It's not the mission. It's part of Cairo Station from Halo 2, but heavily remodeled, like almost completely remodeled in some places to make it into a symmetric multiplayer map. Vehicles can go down here and drive through these underground sections, of which there are lots of things going on. You have a choice to either go up and out to the exterior of the station, or you can go down here, and you cannot drive the Warthog through to the red side, because you can see the blue side and the red side. I actually color-coded the whole map to be like this, and then you have these neutral teleporters like this. But yeah, the red side and blue side. So you have red side's hangar, and then blue. This is like the shared hangar where like the blue and the red side goes through the middle. I thought it was kind of a cute idea like this. And this will have some Kestrels in it, so you can launch a Kestrel out of the side of the ship here. And yeah, so you can do that, or you can go around the other way, which is back up this way. These are some really steep passageways, but this has to like fit in the shape of the station. So some of these passageways are just like they have to be like ultra steep like this. But luckily, warthogs can drive up fucking anything, so we're all good. And this is a little airlock that goes out to the exterior station. I added some barriers because it's very easy to drive off this, so I added a couple little barriers there. They're not like super good barriers. I just wanted them there to like kind of bump you back into position in case you're driving the wrong way. And here's the cool thing is the red team side of this is right over there, so you can actually blow each other off these little catwalks pretty easily. And the exterior part of the station here has a route you can drive along. You can also go up the ladder and go up there, or you can go along this way. Whee! This warthog is really fast, by the way. This is like, I'm gonna probably fix this. This warthog's top speed is like way too high. And we're out in the sun. And don't worry, we'll go to the Pillar of Autumn next. That's actually part of the map as well. There are 2 Pillars of Autumn. There's a blue Pillar of Autumn and a red team Pillar of Autumn, so you can do that. And now we're on the red team side. And you can drive back down the catwalks on red team side, or, like I said before, you can go up the ladders. And we can go up here, because there's also there's a flying path, a vehicle path, and a walking path, and this is the walking path up here. They're all separated, but they still all intertwine together. This little room is like in the dead center of the station. That goes to the hangars below. It's not finished yet, but that's where it's going to go. You can also go up here, and you can see the inside of the station from out here. And you can just troll people by taking... I think I might put like a turret here. That'd be kind of great. We also have a little ladder that goes up this way and lets you get up on the middle of the station, and also serves as another path forward because you can go down the red ladder or go down the blue ladder. And this gives you a good view of everything. And yeah, no, that's like the majority of the map. It's really fucking big. And it's got a lot going on. So we can fly on over here. So this is the... these are the hangars. So this is the actual true base for red team and blue team. And it's going to be connected via teleporters. Like this teleporter will go to one spot. Obviously I don't have the visuals finished for that because I don't have the shaders done for everything. But like each of these teleporters will go to different parts of the map. And there'll be a longsword in here you can fly, and pelicans in here you can fly. They're on these little pads. So there's going to be like a ton of vehicles to play with. And yeah, so yeah, blue team has their own version over here. And this is the blue team one is blue team colored. Look at that color coding. It's my favorite thing to do in Halo multiplayer is color coding everything so that you always know where you are at all times. But yeah, this is getting done. And this is the portaling data for this map. It's fucking insane. It's like I actually think I am at the limit. I can't put any more portals because I've portaled every single possible little thing that can be portaled to save even like 5 triangles. Because this map is like way over the triangle limit for a Halo 1 map. If you fly out to certain angles, it disappears. Like it just breaks. You have to get the perfect angle. It's like I've done such a good job of there we go. That's one. This is like if you get too much rendering all at once, it just breaks. So like I have portaled this really aggressively to make it work really well. My favorite portal is this corner portal right here. Like look at that fucking. They'll never see it coming. They would never know there's a portal there. Halo 1 Custom Edition. Yep. This is gonna be a fun map. I'm expecting this to be really fun to play because big space map with flying vehicles and like crazy custom vehicles is always kind of fun in these games, you know. Also, there's no glass there because I forgot. There's glass on this one. I'm gonna fix that. I already fixed it in 3ds Max. I haven't imported it because it takes like it takes a really long time to import this map. Way too fucking long for a Halo 1 map, to be honest. But yeah, that's all for tonight. Sorry, it was kind of a short little nothing stream, but yeah, I think someone mentioned streaming Dark Souls 2 again and trying the run again that we tried last time. That's I like that idea. I might do that. And Hema. So yeah, we last weekend was Yeehaw. I can actually pull up a picture for you guys. I posted this on Twitter the day of, but I can grab it real quick. Last week was Yeehaw, which was a huge event. Like we had like 100 people in full metal armor fighting it on a field together, split into 2 teams. It was an incredible experience. I got to tank like 4 people with spears using a rotella and a hand axe, and I also got shot at with we had archery stuff too. So like there were people with bows and crossbows that had these tips, these arrows that are called dorps that are like arrows with a big ball tip on one side. So they hit you, they hurt, but like they won't kill you. It's like they're safe, you know. We had those kids shooting those at us too. It was great. It was a fucking event, man. But yeah, let me grab that one picture I took. I'll probably have like some more video footage of it in the future. Lots of people took video that day. Yeah, this is the video. This is the picture I took. This is me, my friend, and my other friend. I'm not gonna name them because I don't think they want me to, but yeah, this is right before we were heading out onto the field, and it was a fucking cool day, man. It was a lot of fun. Armor's heavy, by the way. We should have enough guys to source. You're welcome to come next year. There are people who come from out of state. If you're in the United States, look it up. It's Yeehaw is the name of the event, and you could probably find it. Hema Yeehaw should get you there on Google, probably. Just be aware. You better be ready for it if you come, because it'll take the life out of you. I was training for weeks, like the whole few months leading up to it, just doing like endurance training, lifting weights and stuff. And even still, day of, like I made it through, but I was pretty beat up at the end of the day. That's fair. There are plenty of people who go without armor. The people in the front lines are in heavy armor. The people in the middle lines are like less armor, and the people in the back lines, like a lot of people in the back lines just have a spear and are just holding it and like stabbing over the top with like an 8 foot or so spear. Those people don't have to have any armor. As long as you have fencing gear, you can do that. That's like the easiest role to do. Obviously you die easier because you don't have armor on, but like, you know, not having armor on means you're faster and you have better perception. So there's advantages to that. I'd say it's probably like a 50-50 split of people in regular fencing gear and full armor, with a lot of people in the middle, kind of like halfway. I was like halfway. I was wearing metal helmet, metal breastplate, metal jack chains, but then I was wearing regular fencing gloves and regular fencing leg protectors. But yeah, no, it was a super cool night. Or a super cool weekend, I mean. I also placed 5th in the Totentons tournament, which I was really happy about. Like, I got a little lucky, but I also got a little unlucky too. The way Totentons works is it's not really a bracket-based tournament. Effectively, whenever you get hit, you get an injury, and that injury has some amount of effect, like you're bleeding or something like that. And if you get an injury that's too bad, or you like are bleeding and you bleed for too long, you die and you're just out of the tournament. If you die in Totentons, you just are last place immediately. So you can also in a fight choose to just concede a fight and not die, which is a good idea. But that also means you don't get a point. So the goal is to like make your opponents concede or kill them. Either way works. And I managed to make my opponent I killed one opponent and made the other concede. And so I was in the final standing. And then my match versus my friend Colby, we both hit each other At the same time, I hit him with a thrust to the chest and hit me in the side of the head with a cut. And I decided that it was a good time to concede because cut to the head is very lethal, and if I had stayed in, I might have just immediately died. Um, and it turned out I had 5 seconds to live, and he had 8 seconds to live. So it was the correct call to bow out at that exact moment, and I took 5th place as a result. I think he was in 2nd. I'm pretty sure he was 2nd place. So you know, it was that little of a difference, you know. That's the thing, though. I actually think thrust to the chest is more lethal than a cut to the side of the head. Realistically, if you hit the heart, they're just fucking dead. If you hit the side of the head, there's a lot of bone here. You might cut the artery and kill them, but you also might just shear off some of their like ear or something like that. And that sucks, right? That's bad, but that's way less bad than hit to the center of the chest. But yeah, it was pretty funny because we hit each other hard enough that the guy who was judging was like, I think we just got a double kill because like it looked like we just killed each other, but both of us ended up with like 5 seconds left like that. It was 5 and 8 seconds. As close as you can cut it. But yeah, hopefully I'll have some footage of that and I'll make a video or something because there's a lot of cool stuff that happened that day. It's the most fun event there ever was, and it happens every year. And I think it's gonna expand next year. It's gonna be even bigger next year, based on what I've heard. Because everyone who's coming everyone who's come to it has loved it and is coming back, and more people are gonna come as a result. So yeah, I am advertising for that. But yeah, that's probably about it for the night, guys. I love talking about HEMA. It's just like super fun. Hopefully my hand will I still can't do rapier properly right now. My hand is still messed up. I have like a bone bruise on my thumb, and every time I do rapier, I have to squeeze these muscles in the hand, and they hurt so fucking bad. Every other weapon's fine. It's only that one goddamn weapon that gets me. But yeah, all right, that's good enough. So thank you all for hanging out. Hopefully next weekend hopefully this weekend, Saturday, will be Dark Souls 2 stream. I'm thinking that's probably what's gonna be. So see you all then. Love you. Bye bye.